Hey guys, I want you to imagine a world almost unseen to the naked eye, a world full of diversity and color where you can get lost in yourself and the inner child for like hours on end. And like in this world, there is one specific adventure, and this adventure is the land of the hidden Mickey. Now, a lot of people have tried to conquer this world, but it's never really truly been ever defeated because there's so many numbers of hidden Mickeys, and it's never been accounted for by any of the Imagineers that have created the Mickeys themselves. So, this captivating adventure has swept many a generation in a hunt for this hidden Mickey, and I have seen the Mickey firsthand, lots of hidden Mickeys actually. When whether they be in plain sight or if they're specifically hidden and only a trained eye can locate them, I have been there and I've seen it. And I bet some of you, when you go to Disneyland now, because we all live locally, like you've all been at least once, you know the rides, you know everything. Well, the hidden Mickeys give you an opportunity to now do something else other than the rides. So now you have that upper like achievement that's on top of your It's like, well, I know about this. And you're like, what? Oh, all right, cool. And then so, but after seeing this frequently occurring hidden Mickey, I really wanted to learn more about like how it started and all that kind of stuff. So today I want to inform you or enlighten you about the hidden Mickeys and the history of them. So, I want to tell you firsthand, I wondered myself how these hidden Mickeys came to be, what happened, what makes a hidden Mickey, who thought it would be a great idea to make these Mickeys into a game that expanded over generations, and lastly, how we can find some wonderful like little hidden Mickeys. I'm going to show you that today. Now, some might know what I'm referring to when I speak about a hidden Mickey, but others of you, probably most of the class, don't really know exactly what a hidden Mickey is. Well, the Imagineers from the beginning of 1955, when they started the hidden Mickey, were it's a small. You can go next slide. It's a small Mickey, and it can, if you see here, they're hidden almost anywhere. But this is the ideal hidden Mickey with the circle for the head and the two circles for the ears. Now, there are other type of classic hidden Mickeys like this one, like a stone Mickey, if you go to the next slide, like a stone Mickey in Toontown, which you'll see here. And that's actually, I think, right before the Roger Rabbit Wilds ride as you walk down into the park. And then there's also silhouette profiles of the lovable mouse where you can see them. I think there's one on Main Street where there's a picture of it. There's a full figure in either shadow form or silhouette. There's also regular classic Mickeys, like I said, and also movies and other things of that nature, like in Lilo and Stitch here. And then this is in the Indiana Jones ride, which is in one of the closed like areas for cultivating and like all that fun stuff. So additionally, some cast members have slipped actual other hidden Mickeys into the park. And if you go to the next slide, this is Bones. Now, Bones is a skeleton on the Indiana Jones ride. As you go in, you have the 3 different doors. When you go into one of the doors, as you go into the main part of the ride, if you look behind you, this skeleton you might be able to see, and they actually have placed the hidden Mickey hat with his name on it. And there are also Mickeys that are not just planned by the Disney Imagineers, the people that have conjured, like, well, this kind of looks like a hidden Mickey, so, but that's not always the case. But these hidden Mickeys have been a surprise to the Imagineers, and Imagineers are actually considered the brains of the operation. They Walt Disney Imagineers have a creative team are the creative team of the Disney Corporation, and that controls the main ideas of Disney, like master planning, creative development, design, engineering, production, project management, and research and development, among others. Walt could not have identified Disney Imagineers better at using this quote. Disney will never be complete. It will continue to grow as long as there is an imagination left in the world. We will always be exploring and experimenting, and we can call it Imagineering. It's a blend of creative imagination and technical know-how. Now, these Imagineers represent more than 150 disciplines in the Disney Corporation, and this group of Imagineers are the creative mastermind behind all things of the infamous mouse. Now, Disney Imagineers have gone to great lengths to hide this little game within all aspects of the Disneyland corporation. So they're in hotel rooms, they're in the resorts, they're in the movies, they're in the Disneyland parks themselves. And once Hidden Mickeys grew in popularity, they had to start not only making them just as like their hidden little joke, they actually had to make them for this game. Now, Disney Imagineers are definitely the creative brains of the operation, but it took one special person to jumpstart the growing Hidden Mickey craze, and that we know today. The first published sighting of Hidden Mickeys were made by Arlene Miller, and Arlene wrote in an article back in 1989 for the WDW Eyes and Ears Cast member weekly publication for the parks. And the park members were so excited about it that they actually had sending her emails and sending her letters and sending her all this kind of stuff, like wanting to know more about Hidden Mickeys. And now now there's blogs about it, and just specifically for Hidden Mickeys. And there's books that are written. If you go to the next slide, and then the next slide, sorry. And there are books that have been written about the Hidden Mickeys and all that kind of stuff, where they actually will go and show you each and every part that have actually been consecutively identified as Hidden Mickeys, so that they can be called Hidden Mickeys. And the community of seekers that are kept in Hidden Mickeys growing based not just on interweb and published material. On this subject, I would venture to say that the Hidden Mickeys are not a fad that's not going to go away anytime soon. And Hidden Mickeys, whether small or large, hidden or out in the open, have a very large following in the world. Through their growth and development, this Hidden Mickey adventure has embedded itself into all corners of the Disney Corporation. And I do believe that Imagineers would not, Imagineers would not have it any other way. I could even say that in making these Mickeys, the engineers created a learning tool for all to come to the park, which is that you should always keep an open mind to wonderful things that you can learn from and grow. I would like to leave you today with a quote from, again, Walt Disney, saying, "I would rather entertain and hope that people learn something than educate people and hope that they are entertained." Thank you.
So, Andrew, what did you think?
I thought she did a good attention device. She made us visualize what she was talking about. And I knew the topic right away when she was talking about it. The history of it, I liked, of the Hidden Mickeys. I thought she had a good, clear thesis. I liked how she used the slides to show examples of where the Hidden Mickeys were. And I thought she had good supporting material, and cited sources were good. The only thing is that I don't think I heard you say cited people who you got the information from. I don't know if that.
Oh, like the
Well, we had the one citation that she had from the Disney Employees newsletter. We got that, and
then I like how you told us that the lady Arlene Miller, I think it was.
that's the one, yeah.
And then I like how you showed us books on it, on the Hidden Mickeys. And I liked your visual aids, and I like how you ended your speech with the quote and the conclusion. I thought that was good.
Yeah, I thought that the opening was really nice. You had a nice visualization that you're drawing with your language and your presentation, and then you follow that up with a visual aid that illustrates the point that you're talking about, and I thought that worked pretty effectively. I am a little iffy on that inform phrase in your purpose statement. Yeah, you did a quick switch on that, enlighten, but
I was thinking not to say
it just jumped in there. I thought you had some nice personal experience to use as a justification for this, and there's a historical reference. It seems strange to me that it's been going on since 1955, and the first time anybody wrote about it was 1989. So I'm not sure what that says, whether people were unobservant for 30 plus years, or whether they just kept it like their own little in-secret that was going on. That seems strange. I thought you had an excellent preview of what the content was going to be. I did think that you could have signposted internally a little bit more clearly